Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Iowa Hawkeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Formation. Single back takes the handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He escapes the pocket. Grabbed by the receiver. Great move in the open field. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this quarterback and this receiver are a matchup that's tough for any defense to match up with. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I got to start thinking about cheating a safety over against this guy to slow him down and not allow him to have such a big day.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Boy, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Hawkeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Trying to find some room. It's Moulton. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Throws to the tight end. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made quickly, but they're knocking on the door. Ball spotted at the 8.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Staley. And he's tackled just short of the 25. To throw, it's Aguilar. Grab down the middle, it's Matthews. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's got the first and still going. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the...
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great way to set up his offense here.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to scramble. Step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Iowa.
We're going to get the touchdown here, but let's circle back to the start of this drive. This is why good field position is so critical. They start this drive in good field position, and it puts the defense under immediate pressure from the start.
Might have to try the extra point. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Staley. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Makes the grab. It's Thomas. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Vols will line up on 1st and 10. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Lewis. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Back to throw. It's Aguilar. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what the decision is on 4th down coming up.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Looking for a man. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
Grab behind the line. It's Brazil. Touchdown, Volunteers, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only 1 touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the 2nd half.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
So Iowa has the big lead here so far. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down. Looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So second down after the incompletion. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. That's a nice play that'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And he'll run out of bounds and pick up a few yards on the play.
I love this little touch pass call. It stretches this defense out, puts a lot of pressure on the defense to have to contain and get wide, and it can open up so many different aspects of the offensive playbook.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Staley. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Tennessee. He's going to score. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. Looking to throw here. Caught behind the line. It's Moulton. Gets some space around the 30. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield. Put the ball right on the back and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
There's the handoff. the first down and more. He's in the clear. Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Iowa.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or mucking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Staley. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's first and goal at the 3. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker, so let's check out that. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. To settle for 3 here would be deflating. Third down and goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. So a field goal attempt coming up now. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Staley. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Looking deep to the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
And This pass is caught. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
He makes the grab. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
Well, the defense knows, Kirk, it might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
On first down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. The Volunteers will have 1st and 10 here. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's a very quick throwaway. No man in the area, and here comes the flag for intentional grounding. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. Looking to pass. It's Aguilar. Over the middle, it's Brazzell. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. You need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a good job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Inside give now from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. And the Hawkeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Moulton.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit, take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
So off the incompletion, it sets up at 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Patterson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a huge 3rd down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. The pass is intercepted. He's bringing it back. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. To throw, it's Aguilar. Throws it to the right. The sure hands, it's Thomas. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack. At first down, sack a surprise. Moves him back into fringe field goal range. Looking to do on second and long. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Vols.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Now to try here for the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. And a quick timeout called by the offense after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
On the ground, it's Patterson. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
31, Tennessee, 21.
The Hawkeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Staley. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking deep downfield with the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. And they make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out for the receiver to make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. Quick throw to the left side. What a catch! Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Caught over the middle. It's Patterson. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And heads out of bounds after a decent game.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
It is tough on a defense when a quarterback gets out of the pocket and makes the defense have to decide, are we going to rush him or are we going to stay back in coverage? And there, the quarterback was able to keep looking downfield and find a receiver as the defense scrambled to adjust.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. And the Hawkeyes come up to the line in the hurry-up. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And they'll use the ground game here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Send the back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Aguilar. Moves out of the pocket. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. He just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Staley. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And looking to throw now on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Tight end makes the catch on the corner route. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Play action here on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made at the 10. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Back to pass. It's Aguilar. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers, as they come roaring back in. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is good, makes it a 3-point game, 31-28. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
28.
Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play.
I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
He's going to take off. Breaking free at the 35. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. And here he goes. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
So, Kirk, Iowa has the lead here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. The shotgun run call. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, and he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. The defender. The defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line.
The defense here very much aware of the threat of this quarterback's legs. Even in a condensed space inside the red zone, it's a wonderful job to stop him short of the goal line on that 3rd down play.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. Wants to throw it. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. The offense backed up, beginning this drive near their own end zone. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll mark off the penalty yardage. It's half the distance to the goal. Looking to throw. It's Aguilar. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks into the clear. The 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. There's contact on the throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second inches.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Makes a quick catch. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback here. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double cover certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
And the Hawkeyes with 1st and 10 here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Close to the tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And with that last catch, he's now over 150 receiving yards for the game. Big fella has been unstoppable.
Yeah, I mean, think about how many tight ends do you think in one game can go over 150 yards receiving? This guy is a difficult matchup for anybody that they put on him today. And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Touchdown, Hawkeyes! They jump on top now here in the 4th. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Returner choosing to field this one. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Pressure on late in this playoff game. Down 3. They've got to make something happen right here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. On the move now. Wide open downfield. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
And this is why this guy is so tough to defend. The athleticism and quickness to be able to make a play when it looks like nothing is there. Use his feet to evade the pressure and fires an absolute dart for a first down.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Looking to scramble. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Now moving the receiver now before the snap. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
That's exactly what they needed here. Just a humongous play late in the football game. And this play right here could put them in a position to get the go-ahead score.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Will hand it off. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Dropping back. It's Aguilar. Quick throw to his receiver. Touchdown. Browns. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
That's reeled in. It's Patterson. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Tries the right with a quick throw. Wide open downfield. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Breaks into the open. He goes down, but snags the ball. Gives this defense a takeaway.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, I'm probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.
Bye.